Mike Conley.
We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Here's Edwards. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Gordon with it. Randall's there. Jokic passes to Gordon. 5 to shoot. The three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, few have accomplished.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon, looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Hits the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Launches a three. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Their hard work pays off for Gordon, running the floor and putting a strong finish on the fast break.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Goes to
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And coach, a 3-time league MVP. Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times overstand. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Murray. The floater, and the layup is up and in. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
What touch by Murray. Such a skilled scorer.
Here's Edwards. The three, Randall. And it's Denver with a rebound. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Conley. Murray passes to Porter. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Misses the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Edwards outside. Pure from three-point range. Edwards has got 8.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. And Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1.
Wow!
Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
for your Denver Nuggets breaker.
Here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Jokic against Gobert. Goes back up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Edwards. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 10 points for him.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Can they get it? Jokic gets the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Randall on the screen. Pass to Gobert. Randall draws the double. Here's McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Jokic with it from 15 feet away. And yep, it's good. Jokic has got 7.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And here's Edwards. He's got 10. The 6-footer. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Murray looking around. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Randall. Left side McDaniels. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Here's the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Jokic, good.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let him hear it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. We'll stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. Randall, pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Jokic. Denver is shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Snatched up. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Nuggets lead by 2. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Over Murray. Outside Conley. Knocks down the triple.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Jokic has got 11 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. Edwards can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I do that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, "What I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point."
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. The ball's knocked loose.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. For 3, DiVincenzo. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Here's Westbrook. Sweet little floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Edwards against Murray. Left side, Edwards. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. All sorts of time. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. And it's Porter Jr. in for Brown. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Edwards. Westbrook right side. With 2 seconds left. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
So for Minnesota right now, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Oh, and Reid with a block. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Off the inbound pass. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
On defense, you have to worry about Westbrook in every part of the floor. I mean, he'll just punish you from the mid-range just as much as anywhere else.
They get the rebound. Outside McDaniels. Reid finds McDaniels. Clock at 6. Buries it from about 10 feet away. So it's Denver now. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Clark. Out to the wing. Westbrook against Reed. Outside McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Crafty move. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You gotta make those.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Westbrook. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Porter gets the bucket.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Clark. Over to the left wing. Reed for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Westbrook with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Reed. Outside Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
That's his first
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Garza's checked in for McDaniels. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. The 3, hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Just an elite decision maker. Westbrook makes strong reads in the pick and roll.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 14 points for him. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Najee. And Murray subbed in for Strother. Minnesota on D. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. He's got 13. Oh, Jokic powers
This is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Now Edwards. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Denver.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Watson. Pass to Gordon. The 3 is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Edwards. There's the steal. Jokic finds Westbrook, and stolen by Edwards. On the take, Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Peyton Watson.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Edwards. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Murray for 3. That one drops. 8 for 6 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him from outside the arc. Offensive board. Out to DiVincenzo. Another shot. Driving inside. And he lays it up and in. DiVincenzo's got 19 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Second chance effort. Pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Watson. And Brown subbed in for Westbrook. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Randall with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown, guarded by Edwards. Brown passes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic with it. Over Gobert. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Jokic just got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because he will be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Murray, no good. Edwards with it. Pass to McDaniels from behind the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Now Jokic. Lets it go from deep. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. Murray, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Porter. Money from the wing. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Murray finds Porter. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 8.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with the 3 of his own.
14 feet away. Shot is good by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Nuggets foul. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
For 3, Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley finds Randall. Gordon with a steal. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Jokic, the bump in the bucket.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. And here's Edwards. He's got 17. It's McDaniels on the wing. Up and over Porter. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot. Someone left the window open. Let's hear it for the participant.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3, small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Graham, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Hits both from the stripe. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Murray from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Edwards. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And here's the fast break. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 12. Gordon on the wing, defended by Gobert. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Randall outside. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. The 3-ball. Ant-Man from the corner.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Here's Edwards. 22 points for him. 3-pointer. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in.
Number 10. Mike Conley.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gordon down low, checked by Randall. They get it back. Outside for Porter. To the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. It's scooped up. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Over McDaniels. Murray's shot is good. 11 points in the game. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Takes a 3. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous for them.
Okay!
Oh, my gosh.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Randall against Gordon. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Back to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Outside Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Minnesota. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Murray. DiVincenzo against Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Tries again. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Murray's got 11 points here in the second half.
And sometimes I think Murray performs better under pressure. The shot clock only motivates him.
Edwards, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. To the middle. Gordon down low. Randall's there. They kick it out to Murray. Off target with the three. Minnesota leading by 7. Now here's DiVincenzo. 19 points in the game. Fires the three. Takes the three. Fires in the triple. DiVincenzo's got 22 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Murray for three. Again, the miss by Murray.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Randall a screen on Murray. DiVincenzo can't hit. Nuggets trail by 10. Porter from outside. Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 7 assists in the game.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 22. On target from range. 25 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook comes in for Brown. So it's Denver now. They trail by 11. Murray for three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. And that one's good. DiVincenzo's got 27.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Westbrook finds Jokic. He can't get it to go. Good D by Gobert. DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Gobert. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Left side, Murray. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And here are the Nuggets now. Now Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Murray with it. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Edwards with it. Here's Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic, and Strother's subbed in for Murray. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Porter. There's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. Strother grabs a miss. Nuggets trail by 12. For the finish, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Outside Edwards, pass to Alexander Walker. Out to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Westbrook left side. And here's Porter outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Offline with a 3. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 11.
Yeah, guard-like skills and a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
24 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Edwards. And he's got 28 now. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 14.
Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
14 foul.
On the wing, Porter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
It's the final
The
quarter.
fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nuggets trail by 10. On the court for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Here's Najee. Jordan high post. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. It's blocked. All by himself. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Now here's Westbrook. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall.
I love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
DiVincenzo against Westbrook. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DiVincenzo's got 15 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reid. From the arc. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Michael Porter comes in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Strother. He's off on the second. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. And so Westbrook nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The kick out to Conley. Reed, a screen on Gordon. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall right side. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Gordon. Now here's Westbrook. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Reed sets a screen. From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. Nuggets trail by 9. Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. For 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. For 3, DiVincenzo. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
For 3, Conley. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They get it back. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Randall, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop him.
Gordon with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and Reed with a block. It's Edwards with a drive. And rejected. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. McDaniels finds Reed. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jokic passes to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 16 points here in the second half. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Gobert with a screen on Murray. DiVincenzo driving. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Murray against Gobert. Here's Gordon. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Reed with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Edwards. Nice shot from the wing. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Murray for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Edwards against Murray. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth
Timeout.
is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
Nuggets breaker.
Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Pass to Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Let's go with a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Porter. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reed, a screen on Westbrook. Now here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Outside Reed. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Murray finds some space. That one's good from the corner. Murray's got 28. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Now Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Good on the second one. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Timberwolves shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Murray passes to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota shooting at 49% so far in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Porter's shot is off.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Outside, DiVincenzo from deep. They get it again. Back to Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Jokic finds Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
DiVincenzo against Murray. Outside Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Third personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Russell.
Those and-run plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on deep and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Julius Randle's checked in for Reid. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Money! And he's brought within 2 points now!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. Get him his fourth foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. The open shot, Randle. And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. 14th foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Dante DiVincenzo.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Denver calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Porter with the steal. Beyond the arc. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo. Taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.